How are you doing, everybody? Jonathan here, and in this video I'm going to go over the 4 books that every fit pro should read that actually have nothing to do with fitness. Now, before I do that, I'm going to encourage everybody that's watching this video to go over to that link right there. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to my newsletter, as it is a great way to catch up to the best information that I've put out over the last 3 years. It'll be delivered to you every Monday in a succinct article that you can read via email. Now, I get a lot of questions from you guys on Facebook. And on that note, if you haven't liked my Facebook page, go to that link and like my Facebook page, as it is the best way to interact with me. I'm on Facebook a lot more than I'm on YouTube. All right. And if you just stumble upon this video, go to that link right there and make sure to actually go to that link right there and make sure to like the YouTube channel. So when it comes to the 4 books, I get a lot of questions from you guys, and they usually revolve around sales, motivation, just dealing with clients. And I think that's because a lot of the literature that you're bombarded with usually revolves around the body, different exercise routines. But the truth is, if your client isn't showing up and if your client hasn't bought in to the idea of fitness, then it's going to be very hard to implement these routines anyway. I'm not saying that learning about anatomy and learning about, different functions of the body isn't important. I'm just saying that the best personal trainers, or the most successful personal trainers, I'm sure you'll find, are the ones in the gym that are the best with people. So when I get a lot of questions on shyness or not knowing how to get your client to do what you want them to do, it just lets me know that you need to work more on your people skills. And this is something that I had to do. When I first started, I was a very technical trainer. I used to speak in very technical terms, and it was hard for me to get a lot of sales, whereas now that's not necessarily the case. I can attribute a lot of my success to the 4 books that I'm going to tell you about. Now, I definitely recommend that you read these books in order, and if you want to get these books, you can get them on Amazon. I'll put the links in the description box below. So the first book that I would definitely recommend that you read is How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, this is a book filled with simple truths, all right? If you looked at the table of contents, you'd say, I probably know all this already. However, it's these simple truths and the fundamentals of people that need to be reinforced the most. And when you take your time to read through this and really absorb the information, you'll find that you'll be better with the interaction with clients, especially ones that you don't know. So this book is going to be separated into 4 sections. It's going to be handling people, then how to get people to think the way that you think, how to get people to like you, and leadership. And this is all something that applies to you as a personal trainer, and being able to sharpen these tools will be very good for you. So the first book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. The second book would be The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And if you struggle with organization, you definitely need this book. If you find that your clients struggle with organization, they need the tools that you're going to get from this book. All right. Now, when it comes to your clients, you're never going to surprise them with what healthy eating is. Most clients know what healthy eating is. You're not going to surprise your clients with a push-up. They've seen it before. But the issue that clients have is, how do I stay consistent? How do I properly prioritize my fitness habits? And that's what this book is going to teach you how to do. All right, you've already gotten the clients, you've signed them up based on the tools that you got from How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, how do you get them from where they are to their end goal? How do you help them to be a fitness-minded person? And this is a book that's going to help you with that. All right, this book is divided into 3 sections. The first section is dedicated to independence. So it'll first help you get your stuff together, all right, be more organized. The second section is going to be dedicated to interdependence, dealing with people. So not only how you deal with your clients, but how your clients deal with their peers, their superiors, their family, their children, so that they can engage in win-win situations. And the third section is going to be continuing progress, how to sharpen your sword, how to continue to get better and better and better at being effective. So I definitely recommend that you get this book. It was better for me to listen while driving than it was for me to read. So I would say get the audiobook. The third book is going to be The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. And this book has caught a lot of flack for being unethical or being underhanded. But if you go at it with the right kind of mentality, it's like the ninja tricks of being a business person and navigating your way through a world of people that may not want to see you succeed. I think that a lot of the principles that I learned in the book, when applied responsibly, helped me to transfer from banking to the gym, and from gym to business ownership, and from being a young business owner to somebody that can't get clients can't run me over. All right, I've dealt with a number of trainers whose clients run them. They try to make demands on the trainer, and you always feel that you have to bend to the client. That's not necessarily the case. So that's what I feel the 48 Laws of Power gives you. I would definitely recommend that you read the book. And with every law that you see, you want to think, okay, how can I implement this into my professional life or into my fitness career? And then if you have any questions on the specific law, put it in the comment section below. I'd be happy to, bounce ideas with you on how you can implement this into your fitness career. The fourth book that I would suggest is Delivering Happiness by Tony Hsieh. This guy is the CEO of Zappos, sold his company to Yahoo for like, I don't know, $1 billion or something like that. And I think it's very important for you guys, especially the ones that are ready to start your own business, to understand what it's like to be an entrepreneur. It's separated into 3 sections. First, profits, then profits and passion, then profits, passion, and purpose. And in the first section, he goes over, what it was like to be a techie in college. He, came up with this company, sold it for $265 million. So you think this is going to be a glamour story for the entirety of the book, and it's not. He goes through a lot of pitfalls, and I personally went through a lot of pitfalls when I put together my own business. There were a lot of times where I thought I was going to fail. There were a lot of people that I had to cut ties with. There were a lot of clients that I had to put in their place. And there are a lot of times where I just had to reinvent myself. And just seeing the process that he went through will help you to understand that, whatever idea you think you have now, it may not stick long term, but it's being malleable. It's learning how to grow with the business. And especially the last section, which goes about purpose, will help you to understand why you do what you do. And when you're doing what you really want to do for the right reasons, how growth and success are inevitable. So I would definitely recommend that you get the Delivering Happiness book. So those are the 4 books. I would definitely recommend that you read them in order one more time. How to Win Friends and Influence People, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, The 48 Laws of Power, and then Delivering Happiness. If you go to the description box below, I'll have a link over to my Amazon store. You can get any one of these books, and then you can start to have at it. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did find this video helpful, I definitely recommend that you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe to this channel, as I'm going to have new videos every week. And if you have any questions or comments, make sure to go to the Facebook page and then like the page. Feel free to ask me. So stay tuned. I'll have a new video for you next week. And as always, remember to eat healthy, hydrate, drive safe. Stress levels low, get rest. Don't slap anybody. Love your clients. They will love you back. I will see y'all tomorrow or the next day. And you have a good one.